Welcome to Alone in the Woods, a folk horror social deception game for 5 to 8 players. In this game, you live in a village where the food has gone foul, the well water is tainted, the lumber has turned black with rot. No earthly explanation holds. The surrounding woods have the resources the village needs to survive, somewhere among the endless trees. A whisper travels on the tongue of every villager. There be a witch among thee. The only way for the village to last is to find meat, water, and lumber in the woods that are separate boards placed in different rooms around the house. To play the game, players must get up from the main table and travel to the woods either by themselves or with other players. To start the game, every player is given a mark card with a secret identity. Most players will start as a villager, whose main objective is to find resources in the woods. However, one player will start as a witch, known as the High Witch. The witches are trying to starve the village to gain their full power, and even more mischievous, they may turn villagers into witches while in the woods. For the villagers to win the game, they must keep the village resources plentiful for 5 rounds and make it to the final trial round. This is when each player takes a turn to accuse others of being a witch and vote to execute them. If the majority of surviving players after the trial are villagers, they win the game. Voting and player elimination only take place during the trial round. For the witches to win the game, they may either starve the village of resources to gain power and fill the witch track to the black spot in 5 rounds, convert all players into witches, or be equal to or the majority of surviving players after the trial round. However, don't assume the witches are always on the same team. The High Witch is the dominant leader of the witches. If the witches win before 5 rounds, the witches win as a team, including the High Witch. Selfishly, if the High Witch is alive after the trial, the High Witch wins the game alone. Both the villagers and the other witches must execute the High Witch in order for their teams to win. The game is played over 5 rounds, plus the trial round. Each round is made up of 5 steps. Everyone plays the steps together. 1. Players add a marble to the witch track and read a ritual card to perform a ritual. Witches identify each other and cast a spell on the villagers. 2. During the harvest, pass your hand to a player you trust. Everyone then plays a card that could either help the village or remove resources. 3. Everyone picks which woods they want to go to and leaves the village. Take turns drawing cards with other players looking for meat, water, and lumber, and other precious sources of the witch's power. Draw too many cards, and you may become lost. 4. Players that return to the village may recover players who are lost in the woods. However, lost players may easily be converted into a witch. And 5. Everyone delivers the cards they found in the woods. Cards that benefit the village, like resource cards, are played face up. But cards that remove resources and cards that are used to convert villagers into a witch are played face down and kept secret until the end of round 5. Some of the most exciting and deceiving moments happen in the woods. Let's take a closer look at how to play. Players take turns drawing 1 card from either the new or old pile. You may draw as many cards into your hand until you are lost. You must bring at least 1 card from your hand back to the village. This is called delivering. When you have found 1 card you want to deliver, you may leave the woods on your turn by leaving the cards you are not delivering face down on the old pile in any order. Remembering which cards were left on the old pile could help in the next round. Drawing cards in the woods becomes dangerous if you draw too many black cards. Drawing 1 black card does nothing. Drawing 2 forces you to deliver 1 black card, and drawing 3 means you are lost. You must stop drawing cards and deliver 1 black card when you return to the village in step 4. If you or another player draws a path card, they can help you leave if you are lost. Here are some other cards you might find in the woods. Resource cards add resources to the village. However, resource cards valued at 3 are locked and require another player in the same wood space to deliver an assist card to help you. If you know where a locked card is, you can spend 1 meat to bring a hound card to unlock it for you. An evidence card is one of 3 pieces of evidence. Once 3 evidence cards are delivered, all players who delivered an evidence card will view another player's mark card. This is a silence card. As soon as it is drawn into your hand, you are silent and cannot speak until you are cured by spending 1 water. This is a lost card. Drawing this into your hand forces you to be lost. And these are precious cards. Villagers need to work together to find and deliver them to limit the witch's power. A witch may deliver precious cards without help and play it face down back in the village. However, it is the powerful Coven card that everyone is looking for. This allows a witch player to convert 1 villager into a witch. But one of the most dramatic choices in the game is when you are alone in the woods and you find the Coven card. In this moment, you must ask yourself, would you like to remain a villager, or would you turn on your teammates and become a witch? Thank you for watching.